Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Google Trends Hub. Today we're talking about a shocking admission from Google that's got tech fans buzzing. They're terrified of Apple's iPhone 16e. So, you might be wondering, how did this come to light? Well, it turns out that Apple released the iPhone 16e just in March, and according to some surprising numbers, it already beat out Google as the world's top smartphone vendor in the first quarter. That means the affordable new iPhone 16 version is quite popular with buyers. I've got to say, I saw this coming a mile away. As a longtime fan of Apple devices, I knew the iPhone 16e would be a game changer. Sure, it's more expensive than we thought, starting at $599, but trust me, you get cutting-edge specs, tremendous battery life, an all-screen design, and Apple Intelligence that's hard to beat. But now, Google is playing catch-up by comparing the iPhone 16e directly with their own Pixel 9a. And let me tell you, this comparison page is a bit of a giveaway. By publishing this on their site, they're essentially saying, "Hey, our phone isn't as good as Apple's." Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Chris, what about the specs? Well, here's the thing. Google's Tensor G4 chip can't hold a candle to Apple's A18 chip. That's right, folks. Apple's got the power and speed when it comes to performance. And then there's the matter of AI. I've got to say, I'm a big fan of Google's Gemini AI, which is simply superior to Apple's intelligence. But let's be real, this comparison page isn't exactly impartial. It's like Google is saying, "Hey, our phone has better specs and AI, but you might not want it because, well, it's just not as cool." Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Pixel 9a is a great phone in its own right. But if I had to choose between it and the iPhone 16e, sorry, folks, that's an easy one. The iPhone 16e all the way. But here's the thing, Google doesn't need to compare themselves to Apple. They've got a great track record with Pixel phones, and they can sell them without resorting to comparing them directly to iPhones. It's like they're saying, "Hey, we know our phone isn't as good as Apple's, but it's still the best option for Android users." So, what does this mean? Well, I think it means that Google is getting a little nervous about Apple's dominance in the smartphone market. But let me tell you, folks, Apple's got nothing to worry about. The iPhone 16e might be a threat, but Google's still got some tricks up their sleeve. That's all for today, folks. If you want to stay up to date on the latest tech news, make sure to subscribe to Google Trends Hub. And if you've got any thoughts on this story, let us know in the comments below.